Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Coreboy, back at it again with a new video. I'm sorry I didn't upload yesterday. I had a fucking... I had a day. I'll go as far to say I had a fucking day yesterday. I had a bunch of work issues, so I basically didn't work. I just sat there and tried to fix my shit because I was having issues with it. So that was a lot of fun. Not really. Oh, God, let me get out of that. Oh, he has a rocket launcher. That explains a lot. Also, I need to turn this down because I had this turned up yesterday just because I was fucking around by myself, and I was just like, I'll have my audio a little bit higher than normal so I can, soundboard just a little bit easier. And, well, I did do just that. But yeah, we don't really have a lot of topics today, but yeah, yesterday I had no upload just because I was, God, it was a fucking day yesterday. I had plans to stream, and I was genuinely so tired after the day that I had that I was like, I don't know if I want to force myself to do this or not because, that just doesn't sound like fun right now. I know you're around this corner. I knew where you were. Don't try to hide from me. I'm not that stupid. I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit of an idiot, but damn. Oh, okay. Yep, yeah, you're gonna get me on that one. I did not... He's still going for the plasma... Oh, he got the plasma pistol kill? That's crazy. I can't believe he pulled that off. Hell yeah, that's a real one right there. That's a real fucking... That's a gamer man right there. Oh, man. This bandit. Oh, it feels so good in core gameplay. The regular bandit and the bandit Evo. I fucking love these weapons. What? You tell me that didn't hit him? Got him. That's crazy. I thought I would actually be able to get that kill off, but I guess not. He's around that corner over there. I can see what you're doing here, buddy. Damn, 2 back-to-back assists just like that? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I think I got hit by a sniper and he took my shields down. Damn. That sucks. Also, where he is with that ball, I mean, I can get him to the other side and get it off of him. I don't want this game to go by too quickly. I want to try to drop some kills if I can. That'd be great. Yeah, I also didn't have a lot of time to grind Halo yesterday. I decided to go check out another game last night that I've played kind of like sparingly here and there. It's a fun little goofy game that I don't think I've ever done like videos on it. But whenever I upload this other little stream montage, you all will see it. It's a game called Combat Master. It's a really goofy FPS game. Kind of just like parodying on like Call of Duty and shit, and it's like current state, and it's really fun and goofy sometimes to play. And I like check it out periodically because I like to support smaller dev teams, especially when they're like make something that's just like fun to be fun. Like I'm a big fan of that kind of shit. Yeah, damn, that was a good shot from him. Dude, some of these people with this pistol shot has been fucking insane this season. It's like a lot of people are starting to grip onto it more. I don't know why I've been favoring the bandit over the pistol though recently, and then keeping the AR just because it's such a good like finishing weapon. At least I feel like that's what it's become this season. It's just very good for finishing off kills quickly, and I'm a big fan of that. Like right there. God, I missed a couple of my shots there. That wasn't beautiful. Ooh, poor guy. Rest in peace. I will go ahead and contact your parents and let them know what had happened. I know that's a really unfortunate demise for you. Are you serious? Ain't no way he landed that last shot. That's crazy. Getting a little stutter. I don't know why, but I am. Damn, I got shot from behind. That is rough. But yeah, also, I'm just curious to all the pet owners here. You guys will probably see my dog in the background every once in a while. His name is Colt. He's just my best little buddy ever. But to anybody that owns a dog or shit, even has cats that constantly come in their room, have you ever realized how much more difficult it is to like keep your setup clean when you have animals compared to like somebody who doesn't? Because I swear to God, I have to clean my setup at least once a week. Like I have to clean out my PC at least once a week because he just sheds a lot. And, you know, I don't want my fans to stop working and then fry my fucking PC. I prefer for that to, like, just not happen. You know, I like to keep my shit in at least pretty decent to good condition. So, yeah, we be trying to do that. Wow, that was a... Buddy, listen, I don't know what you were doing there, but the fact that you lost that fight is kind of insane to me. I feel really bad for you. You know, BR enjoyer here. I'll take the BR over damn near any weapon in the game. I love the BR. Been a fan of this bastard since Halo 3. Actually, since Halo 2, because that was its first iteration. also let's talk about Halo a little bit, because I've been wanting to talk about some stuff with Halo. Because I keep seeing it on Twitter, a lot of people talking about it, about the game and its lack of different weapons, and the fact that we have 2 bandit variants and nothing else really. That's like the newest things that we've got are 2 bandit variants, back-to-back seasons. Which, do not get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the bandit. I like the way the weapon performs. I like the way that it feels. I'm happy that we finally have a weapon that is close to somewhat like the DMR from Halo Reach and all the other iterations of the DMR. That makes me exceedingly happy. I like that we have those finally. But I will say it would be nice to see some new weapons. I was having a conversation yesterday about the Pulse Carbine, which I think most people would agree is probably the worst weapon in the game. It doesn't really have a fucking use. And I made a comment saying that the only people I ever see pick up the Pulse Carbine within this game are new players who just like don't know what the weapon is, and then no one else really uses it. It doesn't really have much of a use, and people are like, well, it's good for shield breaking, and I'm like, yeah, but then you have a weapon like the Disruptor, which is much more consistent compared to the Pulse Carbine, and I honestly just always go with it over the Pulse Carbine. I just feel like it's much more consistent. Shit, I would go as far to even say the Plasma Pistol is more consistent than that thing. You know, I don't necessarily, like, honestly, yeah, I'll say, I hate the fucking weapon. I never have a use for it. Anytime I pick it up, I lose every fucking gunfight with it. I think a lot has to do with, like, the projectile speed. It like, even at close range, you can miss those projectiles exceedingly easily. Like, it is not an easy weapon to play shots with, and, you know, I think if they up the projectile projection, like, I feel like it would be exceedingly better. I feel like it would have more use in the game, but I don't think they're going to. I've kept saying, like, I don't know why they don't just rip that weapon from the game and vault it and then bring back something that people actually will use. Like, I've been saying this. I wish we'd have a fucking Covenant Carbine. The Covey Carbine is one of my favorite Halo weapons. I fucking love that thing. And it sucks that I just cannot use it in this game. Like, it genuinely annoys me that one of my favorite Halo weapons, especially from fucking Halo 3, 4, I think it was in 5, I'm not 100%. That weapon, I just loved it. And honestly, I would take it over, like, half the weapon set. Like, I preferred it over the BR, I preferred it over the fucking DMR. Like, to me, it was just, like, an all-arounder, like, and I love a good all-around weapon, and to me, that thing was peak. It had really good range, had a good rate of fire, it didn't take super long to reload. It was just overall really fucking good, and it put out a pretty decent amount of damage, lower than the DMR and the BR, I think. But it still just felt so fucking consistent when you'd get your hands on it. And I wish we would get that back. Or another thing I said I would like to see is the SMG return. We haven't had the SMG since Halo 5, and I remember the SMG in that game being pretty damn good. I thoroughly enjoyed it in that game for the little bit that I played Halo 5, at least. Yeah, it'd be really nice to see that weapon make a return. Like, it would be cool to have a very, very short-range weapon that has a lot of versatility on certain maps. I think it'd also just be really, really good for the short-range maps on this game. Like, Critical Dew Point and such, I think it would be very good in on that map, just because of how that map plays. It'd be really good to have just a base short-range weapon. Or, honestly, another shotgun possibly I think would be nice. I would like to see a shotgun that could actually one-shot at close range, maybe have a fairly slow rate of fire like the OG shotgun did, but have the ability to one-shot with it up close, which I think is detrimental for a shotgun in a lot of ways. Oh, I thought he was low enough for me to one-hit his shields. Fuck, that sucks. Yeah, I would like to see that in this game as well. I think that would just be a great iteration to have. It's just a shotgun that really feels like a shotgun. I don't hate the Bulldog by any means necessary, but it's definitely one of those weapons that I find myself using not really often at all. Honestly, I prefer the fucking Heatwave over it. I think it is significantly better, especially when it comes to damage output and how far it shoots. Like, it puts about the same damage output out as the Bulldog if you're using the direct fire mode, where it's like all in line and you can just hit a body straight on. But it also has the ability to, like, shoot around corners, and you can put out a lot of damage with it. And to me personally, I think it is just a superior shotgun compared to the Bulldog. Like, I feel like it's overall better in terms of how it plays and how it like the versatility of it. I think is just significantly better. So yeah, I would like to see another shotgun iteration. I think that would be also just really good for the game. One that could, you know, potentially one shot at really close ranges like the OG Halo shotgun. I think that would just be absolutely perfect. Like I said, I don't hate the Bulldog. It's just definitely something that I don't personally find myself picking up a lot. The only time I ever really use it is if I'm playing shoddy snipes, and even then, I'm not using it a lot. I use it to just finish off a kill. If I, get a hit marker, I need to finish a kill real quick, I'll pull it out. Usually it works then pretty well. But in normal gameplay, it does a lot of times feel super inconsistent at certain ranges. Like, there's certain ranges where I'm like, oh, this time it took 3 shots, or this time it took 5 shots. Like, it's really weird. It feels super inconsistent. It maybe has to do with like the pellets and everything, how they all need to hit. But I would like a shotgun where, like, if I'm in someone's face and I shoot them with it, it's going to one shot like a shotgun should. Also, I made a note of saying, apparently some people disagree with me, but I would love to see the binary rifle return. A low ammo count, kind of slow sniper rifle that one shots no matter what. That thing was just fun as fuck to use in Halo 4. I used that thing a fuckload. I had some really cool clips with it. It also just added for some different counterplays in the game as well that I thought was really interesting and fun to watch. So yeah, bring back the fucking binary rifle. That thing was so damn fun to use, and I would take it over a lot of weapons in the game. Honestly, I would honestly at times be picking it up over the regular sniper rifle just because of how much fun it was to use. And I'm always a big fan of a sniper rifle that's like it only has one shot and then you have to reload, so it's like that. Like it depends on you hitting that shot and winning that fight. So I'm a big fan of that stuff personally. It reminds me a lot of the Moore sniper rifle from Call of Duty back in the day, whenever Advanced Warfare came out, and I've always been a fan of that. I think it's just really fun. Also kind of gives that Gears of War tinge as well, with how the long shot used to perform in Gears of War. So anything like that, I will take it, and I will absolutely run with it just because it's fun as hell. So yeah, that'd be, I think, another cool one to see make a little comeback. Just for the people who love the weapons, and honestly, the Promethean weapons were pretty damn fun. The scatter shot was fun to use. I think they definitely kind of replaced it with the heat wave because it kind of has a lot of the same playability. But that weapon I think was super fun to have as well as like the suppressor, the light rifle, the bolt shot, all of those. I think the Promethean weapons were exceedingly fun to use. I don't really know how they played in competitive. Just because I really didn't watch a lot of competitive around that time, especially in Halo. I just didn't really watch any competitive. But I think it'd just be really cool to see those make a comeback within this game. I think they'd add a lot of different, like I said, like I like weapons that allow for different counterplay in game, especially on a competitive end. Like just seeing cool counterplay with weapons, things that get added to the weapon pool of ranked and shit like that, I think would just be really fun and refreshing to see. I think it would add for a lot of different players to kind of show up and show their highlight of like who they are and how they play. I think that would just be a lot of really fun shit to see. So yeah, I'd like to get some other people's opinions on it as well, though, of like what would they like to see within Halo get added, like weapon wise. Who knows when we're getting a new one? We haven't got a new one at all recently. Maybe we will with the next update. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I've also seen people like complain about it, and other people saying like, well, what if they just did like a big weapon drop one season, but they're all already balanced and good to go for the game? Who knows? I'm okay with that personally. If they want to take time and make sure some weapon doesn't come in broken as hell, good on them. I have no problems with that. I know the weapon pool in this game is actually quite slim at times. It feels very slim at least. But honestly, I have a lot of fun with the weapons that are in the game. I absolutely love weapons like the additional weapons that they've added, like the Commando, the Bandit, the new weapons like the Hydra. Like I enjoy a lot of those weapons, and I use them quite a bit. I feel like the Hydra honestly gets majorly underrated compared to the rocket launcher. Whenever the Hydra actually has a lot of really cool versatility to it, makes it a really fun weapon to use in the game. It's also really good against vehicles as well because you have that homing ability that just really shines in those kinds of areas, which I am a huge fan of. So yeah, like I said, big fan of weapons that allow different types of counterplay. So that's one reason I really like that weapon. It allows from some versatility. I know when I'm playing Isolation, a lot of people hop into the Ghost, and no one goes for the Hydra, but it can like literally mean like a win or loss situation if they're good with the Ghost or not. And I try to use it as much as I can, just because honestly, it's just fun to use. Like I love a new weapon in a game. To me, it just adds different shit to try out and to do within that game. And I will always be a supporter of new weapons being added to games. I like more shit to do, okay? More shit to use. We were also talking yesterday about the challenge system in Halo and how I kind of wish that would get switched up as well, but I think I've made enough comments on that. I don't think it's going to happen in this game, but it would be really nice to see. But I don't think it's going to happen in this iteration of Halo. Or maybe it will. I know there's been some rumors that 343 is looking to support this game for the long haul. So if they do, please add some fucking, like, career challenges. Please do that. I would be greatly appreciative of it because well, I'm a completionist. That's what I'm literally playing this game for, is I'm trying to do every single thing that I can within this game. And that's all I really want to do. Like, to me, that's what makes a game, like, feel like truly completed, is if I have a way to fully 100% everything. And I would love to have some shit to be able to show that off, that I have done literally every single thing in the game, rather than just, like, my stats, of course. But I think that would just be really cool to see, and people be like, holy shit, this dude's, like, completed the game. Because I think things like that are super important to a game's, like, not only, like, its lifespan, but how it's perceived in the future and how players are looked at in the future. You know, that I think that's a really big thing. Also, another thing that I did want to talk about today was my streaming stuff. If you guys don't know, I stream over on Twitch almost every day. I try to as much as I possibly can. This week's been a bit of a slow week just because I've had so much stuff going on with work and starting this new job and everything, so I've been really busy with that. But I've been kind of debating on staying on Twitch here recently. Nothing that is well, I guess it kind of is, like, with Twitch's algorithm, because it's really fucking weird. But I've been looking at a lot of side-by-side stats of how my content has done here compared to Twitch and vice versa. And, you know, I'm in a debate cycle where I may be switching to streaming here. I'm not 100% yet. I've kind of made up my mind a little bit that I think I'm going to give Twitch another month and see how things do there. It was weird. Like, last year I had an insanely good year of streaming, and like 2022 into 2023, I had a lot of really good streaming experiences, and then, like, it was just like my traction just died. It was like, I can't pull anyone in anymore, and it seems like they don't really, like, it's like my streams get pushed really, like, low down into the algorithm, and it's really weird. And it's made for just, like, a lot of weird things where I'm like, damn, like, I'm not getting anything from this. And mind you, I don't necessarily stream for viewers or anything. I don't stream for, like, any, like, long-term goal. For me, mostly streaming is just, like, a way for me to hold on to memories that I have with, like, playing games with friends and, like, clips in games and stuff like that. Like, just because that's what I do enjoy, is having those things, you know, in this one spot where I can go back and view them, and I can go clip stuff out and have it for, you know, forever, basically, for as long as I am able to have it. Just because I think making memories while playing games is, like, a huge thing for me personally. It is how I've made a lot of life memories of, like, just funny moments in games, and then, like, my TikTok is full of that kind of shit. And yeah, that's, like, literally my biggest thing with streaming. It's just, like, if it's doing better in one spot than it is the other, and more people get to experience it, then why would I not switch over? So I'm kind of still on that definitive line of, is this what I want to do? Is this the best route? And then trying to figure out how to set everything up through that, because that is a pretty big switch. I've been streaming on Twitch for quite a damn long while. I'd say consistently, like, the last 2 to 3 years, and yeah, it's been a whole thing with Twitch. I know Twitch has been in a weird spot for a good long while, and they, you know, have the competitors like Kick, and also now YouTube streaming as well. I have no plans of going over to Kick. I don't like that site. To me, I think that site's ran very poorly. So to me, that's not anywhere that I'm going. It would be YouTube 100%. That's, like, the final decision. You know, I think that's where I would like to be at if I do make the decision to swap over. So who knows what will happen? There will definitely be an update here and everything if I decide to do so, and then, like, we'll hold, like, a little viewing party for the first stream, because I think it'll be really fun. Sorry, buddy, had to back smack you like that. Could not help myself. I just had to put you through it. Oh. Up here on tower is insane in FFA, by the way. If they aren't hitting their shots on you, like, it's such a good little spot to be in. Alright, going back over here. Got him. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here. Got him. Oh, damn, we're up in a... Maybe drop a 30 bomb this game. I'm all here for that. That's gonna be fucking nice. This TG Robot fellow is really popping the fuck off, though. I know he's a diamond player, so he's popping a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. He's pulling more kills than me, and honestly, man, I'm a little jealous of it. It's like I'm losing my Halo spark. Not really. If I did, I'd probably fucking, like, cry or something. Definitely days that I have bad days, though, on Halo. I'm not gonna lie. Also, tonight we are streaming. I've thought about maybe doing a morning stream today, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to. Or a bit of, like, an earlier stream, afternoon stream before I do my night stream for a couple hours. But, today, we're going to be doing some ranked grind like normal. We're trying to hit Onyx, of course. I'm going to try to put out a whole montage of that. Hopefully, once we hit Onyx, or if we get as close as we absolutely can. But yeah, we're making that grind right now. I think it's been pretty fun. I'm going to try to have some friends hop in and team up with us. If you don't know, we mostly play with our friend Bradshaw. That dude has been my gaming homie for 15 years, and that was a good ass stick. That was a good ass trade. But if I could stop like burping, do you guys ever have that issue where you like will drink something like heavier? Like for example, like I drink coffee in the mornings. Coffee is a bit of a heavy drink, and I just have the tendency to just burp a fuckload, and I hate it. But yeah, I must be like my friend Bradshaw, and we're trying to rank up through that. It's where there's been like a staunch change for us as players over the years. Like, so the reason me and Bradshaw became friends was because I used to make fun of him for being a big Halo fan because I was a huge Gears of War fan as a kid, and I still love Gears of War. Do not get me wrong. I literally just did an entire playthrough of the series. You can watch it here if you would like to. It's all uploaded, so you can watch that. I think the only we didn't do 2 and 3 just because those games aren't on PC and I just didn't have a way to, so I couldn't do that. But we did Ultimate Edition, which is the first game, 4 and 5. I did a pretty in-depth playthrough of 5 just because I really did enjoy that game and it was my personal first time playing it. But yeah, I did that. If you guys want to go check that out, you definitely can. I'd appreciate it, honestly. I think those videos deserve some more views. And if you like the game series and you want to check it out, you should go do it. It's full playthroughs. Just go do it. Go do it. Go do it. Okay, like just pause here, go watch the entire series, come back. It'll probably be like 4 or 5 days after. That's okay. Just do that. Okay, that'll help me out a lot. But no, we also have a new playthrough starting as well. At least I'm trying to plan it out. I'm trying to plan which one I want to do first. So if you guys don't know, over on my streaming stuff, I do a yearly playthrough of Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I thought about uploading it because it is I 100% those playthroughs every single year. And I would like to see if I might try to like upload those maybe. I think in like little bits and pieces of just like funny moments and shit from those playthroughs. But after that, I'm going to start the Metro series. I've actually never played Exodus. I've watched playthroughs of it, and the game was absolutely phenomenal. And I love the Metro series a fuckload. So I'm finally going to be diving into those. Of course, I've played 2033 and Last Light. Those are two of like probably some of my favorite games ever. But yeah, I'm gonna be digging into those as well. And I have some other playthroughs as well that I want to do. I've thought about there's a game that I played on stream a couple weeks ago called Killer Frequency. It's like an interactive horror game. And I've thought about maybe getting some friends on there and having some fun with it, having like us all just make decisions and shit. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. So I may like set up to like stream through the Discord on one end and then have it streaming on the other end. Just trying to figure that whole thing out. I think it'll be really fun for a lot of us, and I think I'll upload that as like a little fun thing to do one day. So yeah, I'm trying to plan all that shit out right now. There's a lot in the tank. Of course, there's stuff going on with the publication. I have a Fortnite tournament that I'm hosting with that in a couple of weeks. It's the last weekend of February is when we're hosting that. So if you guys would like to go sign up for that, there is a sign up sheet down below. And if not, just leave. If it doesn't work for you, just leave a comment saying, "Hey, I want to hop in on this," and you can just let me know, and I'll reach out and I'll try to help you get everything set up. And I'll probably just send you an invite to our Discord, and you can message me through there to get your stuff set up. Because I know some people have had issues with it, some have not. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna hop out of here for the day. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Check everything down below. Come check out the fucking streams. Come, let me know. Should I switch to YouTube? Should I stay on Twitch? It's really up to what I'm feeling, to what you all are feeling, depending on how things do here. Because things here have honestly been doing exceedingly well. I've kind of been a bit surprised by it because I don't feel like I'm the most entertaining person. I talk about games and shit that I like, and I play Halo while I'm doing so. And I know Halo is kind of in this like weird spot right now. Also, I'm thinking about watching the second season of the Halo show. I never watched the first one because I heard how fucking horrid it was. I've heard this season is significantly better, so I'm probably going to watch it, and I might do a video on it talking about it. So be on the lookout for that in the future. But other than that, guys, I love you all. Of course, if you are new here and you like the fucking content you see, click the little subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. You could just come back, you could watch a little bit, you could hear me talk about my dog, you could hear me talk about Halo, you could hear me talk about a bunch of other shit. You could probably see my really messy ass background because I've had no time to clean this week because I gotta fix this entire setup either today or tomorrow because I gotta redo all my wire management because work fucking exists and I had to have more shit for work than what I thought. And I gotta clean. It's bad, so I'm gonna do that this week. But other than that, guys, I love you all, and I will catch you later. Yeah, later, dudes.